Hey, what's up guys? My name is Anshul and today in this video I want to talk about a few interesting features on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra that you probably you do not know have powered. So already the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is a great smartphone with an A+ rating and the feature that makes it my number one recommendation, and the same thing mostly goes for the iPhone 14 Pro Max as well, the smartphone that I had been switching on and off this year. But what if I told you that the new iOS 17 features were mostly copied from the Samsung devices and a few of them from the Google Pixel devices? And I'm not even kidding. Now, this would not be completely true, but a few things that have been implemented on the iOS 17 are coming from the Pixels or either the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra straight. So without wasting any time, let us get into the number one feature. Now, you already know that the iPhone 14 Pro Max has a personalized calling feature now. And if you do not know, I already made a video about this. The iOS 17 features, you will find it somewhere over here or here. And you can watch it and know that what this personalized call feature is all about. But Samsung already had a very similar feature and even a more cool one. And I know no one is talking about it. Not even Mr. Who is the first. Okay, just kidding. No offense with any YouTuber over here. But if you go to your phone application on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, look for the three dots on the top right corner and then go to the settings and look for the feature that is named as the call backgrounds. You will be able to personalize your calls by selecting a picture or a video to show when you make or receive calls. That is quite similar to what iOS 17 has done with its latest software update. Now, it is easy to set up that the iOS 17 and it allows you to choose how to show caller information for contacts with profile pictures. I like the one that lets you choose the name and the number on top and the picture on the bottom. You can make it to be a dark mode setting as well and choose a wallpaper from the gallery or create your own cool AR emoji effects or even choose a dance video, which is more fun according to me. Of course, you can create your own AR emojis and make them dance. I made two of them and made them dance as well. My only complaint is that I was not able to customize it to my own taste or choice. A lot of those things were according to her choice, that is the her gender, rather than having the him gender over there. But hey, at the end, it all works and it is a very cool feature, way more better than just having the personalized call background in the front. A video is much more cooler in my opinion. Also, another thing is that the iOS 17 is still in a beta form right now, and we already know that starting the iOS 16, the things were not very good, at least on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and I do not know that how polished this feature will be at the end when the official version of the iOS 17 is released to the public. But we already know that Samsung has this feature from a long time and it is a way more polished one, and this one over here allows you to have some cool video animations using the AR emoji rather than just having a plain wallpaper or your photograph or something that is very similar. So yes, maybe I'm not able to use that personalized call feature to the full potential, but over here what we have with Samsung is something that I like way more than the one that on the iOS 17. Now, the second feature is also a really interesting one, and it is known as the Bixby text call feature. And yes, this feature is finally here, and this is exactly what you are thinking about. It lets you add a few different voices that you can choose from. Wow! It uses a few voice samples that are pulled from the Samsung TT voice service, and they did not sound bad at all. I know that the Google Pixel 7 has this feature where you can use a real-time text that is known as RTT, which lets you use text to communicate during a phone call. Now, RTT works with TTY and does not require any additional accessories and is basically a feature that enables people who are deaf or hard of hearing to use their phone for text-based communication. On Samsung at least, when someone calls you, what it does is that it shows you a small bubble on the screen that says Bixby text call. And all you need to do is that you can click on it and swipe to answer the call. And you can use some pre-built messages or tap on the message box and use a voice assistant to type, or else you can switch to the voice call completely if you do not want to continue just typing and sharing that conversation with the other person on the call. Now, on to the third feature is also related to the phone application, and I know you all would say, hey, these are all the phone application features and not something that you would want to look for. But hey, all the other features are coming just right after this. But over here, I want to talk about this because it is a very important feature as well. And this one over here is also something that I think Apple just copied as well. Now, this feature can be found under the call settings too and is called as the caller ID and spam protection feature. It uses Hiya to identify spam and scam callers as well as the others who are not in your contacts. Now, Hiya is a trusted global business and provide Samsung-based secure and engaging connections and stop unwanted call suites. Now, one thing that I noticed after starting to use the iOS 17 is that a lot of time when I have a spam call, I do not even get a notification. This call just gets blocked even before it comes to me and I'm able to see that, which is a great feature. Now, this is something that is similar on the Samsung devices as well. And I would say both of these smartphones are getting toe to toe. Before using this feature, I have been picking up some mysterious calls and sometimes calling back and even getting charged by my carriers, even if the call does not connect. I think it is because the call is going to the international regions, but here you have it, protection from spam and unwanted callers on a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Now, as we are talking about the phone related applications and features, I want to tell you about one feature on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra that will prevent you from kicking out of the application just because of phone call or any other important notification. Now, this one over here, it actually lets you customize the way a call pops up on the display when you're using the applications. It is a very useful feature to avoid you kicking out of the application, as I said before, and irritate you. And you can choose to have a small pop-up or a mini pop-up to see the essential details only on the screen. If you choose these two options, you can keep the calls in the pop-ups, and if you want to keep them in the pop-up after they are answered, that feature is available as well. Handy, right? Now, on to the fifth application over here, and the one that I really like is a photo editing tool that is known as the Galaxy Enhance X. And again, not a lot of people are talking about this feature because this one over here was released not with the launch of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, but as an additional feature on the Galaxy store that you have on your smartphone. And this one over here is a very good AI power editing tool. And most of the times when I'm editing anything and posting on Instagram or Twitter or any other platform that I have, I use this one because it gives me the before and after of the image as well. It lets you select pictures to edit and just with one click edit the photographs, or yes, you can do it the old way by going to each and every option and fixing each and every detail. It is a cool addition to your app list and it gives you the before and after look. As I said you before, it helps you to fix the distortions, remove shadows, remove reflections, restore pictures and much more. And you know what is happening in the real time as well. That is the best part of it. It works well and I use them for color correction because it does show me real to life colors, unlike a few other third-party applications which may look your picture a bit more pink, I would say, or sometimes some other applications that are good ones have some paid features that I would not recommend. And because this is free, it is a good addition again to your app list. On to the sixth application over here is also something that is interesting and it will change the way that you unlock your Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra because it is a cool, crazy trick over here. Now you already know that you can take out your S Pen from the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and start writing on the screen and saving memos, or using it as a Bluetooth device to take pictures, or use it as a wand to switch slides, or as a remote to play pause music or skip YouTube videos and more. But this one over here, I want to tell you, is a bit exceptional one. If you take out the S Pen from your Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and open the Air Command Center and go to the gear icon and then navigate to the S Pen settings, you can use the S Pen unlock feature to unlock your S23 Ultra. Simply choose your pin or pattern as you have set on your device and enable this feature. It uses the smart lock feature, and once you take out your S Pen and use the passcode for once, it unlocks the lock screen and then you can tap the button and it takes you to the home screen. Thank you. Now on to the last feature is also a very interesting one, and the one that I think a lot of people who are into gaming should start using this on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. And I still think a lot of people who are using the S23 Ultra and who are into gaming might already know about this feature. I'm talking about the fast USB power delivery option on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. This is great for the gamers and the ones who really make use of the game booster mode. Now you can go to game booster mode setting and enable this feature as well. It will work only if you have a USB power delivery enabled charger that is connected to your smartphone and the battery is over 20%. What this feature does is that it provides you a direct power to the system bypassing the battery. When this feature is enabled in the connected status of the power delivery option on the phone during the game, the power is delivered to the system directly via the charger and the physical battery charging is minimized. That prevents a lot of overheating on the smartphone. It improves the performance on the smartphone and it reduces the degradation and the throttling that is caused by the device heat, as well as it helps you with the risk of lifespan degradation caused by continuous battery charging in variable high temperature conditions. So this is an important feature because we already know after using a smartphone for some time, and mostly if you're gaming and you have plugged the smartphone every time to your wall charger, it degrades the battery really fast. The same thing is with the iPhones as well, and I still want Apple to copy this feature, and this would be on my number one list if I would have one feature on my wish list to be coming on the iPhone in the future versions or in the future versions of the iOS. Okay, so this list can be huge because there are a lot of features that I would want to discuss about. A lot of S-Man related features, a lot of them for the battery optimizations, a lot of them under the developer options, the camera options, and so much so. I would say the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra has a lot of hidden features that needs to be known to the general public. But over here in this video, I just wanted to focus on the features that really matters and that changes the way that you're using this smartphone over here. So that was me, Anshul, talking about the hidden features of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. I hope you like this video. Do not forget to hit a like on this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.